night today. It snowed last night. We got a spring snow. It's beautiful. I was really hoping to get my dirt for my garden yesterday, and we had rain the day before that, and they couldn't get the dirt here. Made me sad. But we have snow, and snow is moisture. And I don't have my dirt here spread out so that the moisture can soak into my dirt, but that's okay. When my dirt gets here, it'll be exactly the way it's supposed to be. Yay. Okay. That's good. Diving in. My name is Red Moon Eagle. You are watching Daily Devotions. We are in the cycle of renewal, the spring equinox to the summer solstice. We're going to start with the Sacred Self-Care Oracle. And this card is number 9, Clean Your Space. When my physical space is clear and clean and tidy, my mind is clear. Give yourself the gift of a clean space. As a ripple effect, it allows more things in your life to be in their rightful place. It's clearing and decluttering and cleaning your surroundings. It also declutters your mind. The journal prompt is, what cleaning project are you dreading and why? What support would you need to get this project finished? I would say that my bathrooms are always like the worst chore ever because I live with guys. Egyptian God Oracle cards. Number 3, Shu, order and peace. Number 3. There we go. Primordial God, son of Amun-Ra, who personifies the air, wind, but also the light that broke the primordial darkness. His name means he who rises. Shu is commonly portrayed with an ostrich feather on his head. The ostrich feather is a symbol of lightness and purity, the air meaning breath of life and cooling breeze. This card advises you to adopt a more disciplined form of behavior. Try to avoid uncontrolled impulses of desires and passions. The time has come to lighten and rebalance your life. Respect rules with greater responsibility. Oh, I like that. Okay, and the Animal Spirit Guidebook. The wolf. Guardian of family and tribe, activism, ritual. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. A healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps, although it will surely be uncomfortable at first. Practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following. Embrace all, exclude none. When in balance, reliable, democratic, and fearless. When out of balance, judgmental and dominating. To bring into balance, practice letting go. Like that. Mystic Shaman Oracle. Number 18. Sorry about that. Number 18, the essence of this card. Just as you're involved in co-creating the world, you are also responsible for its well-being. The Earth Keepers are dedicated to the stewardship and all life. They choose to hold the sacred dream of a planet where all beings live in peace, where the rivers and the air are clean. Remember that everything you do has an impact for 7 generations. The invitation is you have outgrown your small dream of success and achievement. You are ready to dream big, with possibilities beyond your wildest expectations. Take on the mantle of the Earth Keeper. Reach out to a friend in need whom you may not have been in touch with for some time. Take care of your pets and feed the strays that come by. Clean up your yard, as this is a reflection of your relationship to the earth. Grow the sacred dream, and your personal life will flourish. Remember, it's not about me any longer. The medicine of this card, as you care for your body, you show care for Mother Earth to begin the stewardship of your health. What are you putting in your mouth? Are you feeding on foods and thoughts that are not good for you? Start doing what you know will be good for you today. Beautiful. Okay. How do all these cards come together? So we're going to do that. Sacred self-care. clean your space. There's something very interesting about how energy and emotion work in the world. And when I said I don't like doing bathrooms, bathrooms are where you clean. And it's where everybody cleans, not together, but it's a space that is co-used, right, for cleanliness. And one of the things that I find in, I don't mind cleaning the downstairs bathroom, the bathroom that everybody comes in and out and uses, but it's the one that's upstairs that I have a struggle with. And I think that this is a symbol for me on the responsibility that other people are not taking in my lived space for their own cleanliness of body, mind, spirit, emotion, and their connection to community. And that's okay. I dread it. It's a representation, but it's also something that I will do. I will make sure that the space is clean for other people to do their work, so to speak, right? So looking at cleaning and looking at places in your house, they can often represent different places in your life and the connection that you have to other people in your life. Which is why when people call me and say, I think my house is haunted, or whatever. I mean, there's very few haunted houses in Bozeman, especially if they've been built, I don't know, in the last 100 years. So when somebody is having energy problems in their home, the first thing I'm going to recommend is do a deep clean. And if you're struggling with that, hire somebody. One of the things that I have done in the past, which is hiring a small cleaning person, somebody who's independent, not a part of a big team, so they get the lion's share of the money, and I hire them to help me do deep cleans. And it's really a boost. It helps me have somebody in my space that helps me do deep cleaning and getting the energy moving so that I don't remain stuck. Now, Shu, order and peace. Shu, lightness and purity. Air, meaning breath of life and cooling breeze. Adopt a disciplined form of behavior. Try to avoid uncontrolled impulses and passions and desires. The time has come to lighten and rebalance your life. Respect the rules and greater responsibility. This one is a really heavy card in the sense that it's time to get moving. It's time to take responsibility. It's time to really kind of dig into your life. It's time to dig into what are the things you need to get done. And cleaning, ordering your life, cleansing out, getting rid of the clutter. The spring cleaning is a wonderful thing because you've been inside all winter long. It's time to open all the windows, and I love to do, like, not right now because it's snowing outside, but there's usually a couple little breaks of spring between the snows, and it's a wonderful time to open the house and get some of the linens out on the line and let the sun like really soak into the fibers and use those UV rays. This last week I was working on, I edged the driveway. I was going to edge the sidewalk and I forgot about it. Like, there's different things that you can do to clean up the space and prepare it for planting and prepare your space for the spring and the summer and really moving forward with activities. And the wolf is the guardian of the family tree. Now, I like how it says here that it expresses itself through activism, mentorship, human efforts, and it gets in trouble when assuming that every member is going to do the same thing, right? Is going to follow suit, including children. Practicing tolerance helps balance out agitative wolf energy. Wolf energy, and this card especially, reminds me about it may be time to clean, it may be time to move forward with a project, maybe time to really knuckle down and balance. And it doesn't mean that everybody's going to do it the way you're going to do it, and it's not going to be that the way that you do it is that it means that it's time for someone else to do it. Sometimes you got to just knuckle down and do some hard work, and maybe it's just your turn, right? It's your turn to be heard and seen maybe it's your turn to do the work on the backside while other people are off playing because you got to play before. And then the Essence card, the Mystic Shaman Oracle. And this is usually the card that really kind of ties them all together, and it does in this case. Earth Keepers are dedicated to stewardship of the earth and all life, holding the sacred dream of the planet and all beings, remembering that everything you do has an impact for 7 generations. You've outgrown your small dream of success and ready to dream big. I like how it says, clean up your yard. It's a reflection of your relationship to earth. Grow the sacred dream, and your personal life will flourish. It's not about me any longer. You know, I've actually said that for a long time now. Most of the things that I do aren't about me. So sometimes when somebody is like, why, it actually doesn't happen very much anymore. But there used to be a time where I'd get pushback from that statement. But there's a couple things that you can relate these cards to in your reflection today. Cleaning, you can be talking about literally your house and your space. It could be arranging your space so that you have a good space to work in. Wolf is sometimes you just got to knuckle down. It's for the betterment of everybody living there. And the Earth Keeper could be stewardship of your home. You can also take these cards and look at it in your larger life. And that's really very much how I interpreted this for me today, which was I got to clean up, get all my stuff arranged so that I can be organized and have everything on my home life and in my schedule and all of those things arranged, because it's really time to move forward with 2 or 3 projects that I've got going, because they're all integral to community. They're all integral to life purpose, work, really knuckling in and being involved out in the world. And I have spent several years now really working on me, building my practice, building my business, building my connections. And now it's time for to tidy it up, clean up my schedule, really knuckle in and lean into the structures that I've created so that I can trust that those structures are there. I have a good foundation, and now it's time for me to really move forward with being involved in the bigger world with all of these things that are happening that are so toxic and so impactful to half of the population. Am I going to be able to make a big change? I have no idea, but at least I will have participated and known that I've done my best, and that's really important. Making sure that I'm at least participating in doing the work to make sure that anybody who has the ability to step into that can do that as well. So there's a lot for me. This reading was very much about me out in the world doing other things, because I have spent several years working on these things up close, near to my heart, near and dear, and that warning of making sure that I'm taking care of myself. And now it's time to push forward and look outside of my tiny little niche. And yet, at the same time, you have to have a balance between the microcosm and the macrocosm of your life. And it's a good reminder to always be aware that there is a microcosm and then a macrocosm of your life. So when you take care of yourself, and then you take care of your home, and you take care of your things that are close to you, you can start branching out and looking at the big picture. And sometimes, as has happened with me a couple times in my life, the big picture is what you have to take care of first before you can take care of the little picture or the things that are closer to you. So this set of cards can apply to many things, and always, always, always look at the creative part of it. Look at paying attention to what little details are important, and the things, the possibilities and the options that you have in your life, and then look at how are you going to move forward with it. And sometimes when you look at things creatively, there isn't any energy to move forward, so then you don't get very far, and that's okay. It might not be the right time, and that's okay too. So I hope you all have a beautiful day. This is a shorter daily devotion, but I hope you all have a beautiful day, and I will see you in prayer